All right, party people. This your man Grill. I tell you, I'm excited. I'm excited. Notarial certificate training. Thank y'all for hitting the like button, sharing, commenting, letting everybody know. Give me your thoughts. So, in January of this year, I put together one-on-one question and answer session, and I said, you know what? People got questions, and I want to help provide them the answers to the best of my ability. So I put together a $10, 30-minute session. We get online, either Zoom or a phone call, and just discuss it out. Ask me whatever questions you want about the business. Ask me any questions about how to do certain things with doing notarizations. Ask me questions about printers. Last night I had a session where we spent some time, longer than 30 minutes, to get the young lady's printer up and running. Help you with all of that. Signing up for signing services, everything. Try to knock it all out in 30 minutes. And yeah, sometimes it goes over. I don't charge people extra, just being honest with you. But I get in there and I do what I got to do to help them out. But most of the time, the session is a quick 30 minutes. Sometimes people will book me for more than 30 minutes. They'll book me for two sessions, either the same day or back to back. So over the last 6, 7 months now that I've been doing it, one thing has come up repeatedly amongst a lot of the individuals is that they're they're not clear on understanding the notarial certificates. And y'all know, if you've been following me, that's one of my biggest things is that you got to understand the notarial certificates. I don't care how well you market. I don't care how well you Google my business. I don't care how well you Canva. If you don't know how to do your notarial certificates, you're not going to be successful in this business because you're going to have problems, or they're going to have problems when it comes to recording the deed at the courthouse because your notarial certificates are incorrect. Nobody grades you on how well you spoke about the documents or articulated or guided them or any of that, because that's not what they're grading us on. They're grading us on, of course, our appearance, our mannerisms, how well we interact with the customer, and most importantly, did we do our job right? What is our job? Verify identity, make sure they sign, date, initial if applicable, and then we do the proper notarization. If you can do those five things, you'll be in this business for a very long time and you'll be successful with it. How successful, depending on how well you make, how much you make yourself available, and how much business you really want to do. It's that simple. But at the end of the day, no matter whether it's apostille, general notary, estate planning, weed notarization, whatever, if there's a notarial certificate involved where you need to do notarizations, you got to do it correctly. And if you can't do it correctly, you're not going to be in this business long. It's that simple. So, with that being said, today is the 20th of August. Last night I had a thought, or really 2 days ago, I had a thought and carried over into last night. I said, I need to put together some training. I've done training on notarial certificates before, I've done it face to face. I've done some Zoom stuff here and there, but I said it's time for me to do it again because people are really struggling with those. People are really having a hard time. And unfortunately, the TMCs are not helping people out with that. So, with that being said, I said I got to do something to help the party people out. So, what I decided to do was to have 3 sessions over a 2 day period of notarial certificate training. Now, I'm not the type that likes to have 40, 50 people in sessions. I like to really do it either one on one or a small group of 5 to 10 people. So these sessions are going to be 3 hour Zoom training. The cost is $40, 10-person limit. Okay, 10 persons per class. And the dates are going to be the 23rd, this upcoming Saturday, from 2 o'clock, and then at 6:30 p.m., and then the 24th at 6:30 p.m. That's what we got. Okay. So here's the site where you'll be going, and I will have all of this in the description. Now, I won't launch the registration until 6 p.m. today because I want to give this video time to get out there so people can have this time to think about their schedule and whether or not they can do this weekend. So on my community post, and I have a link in the description of this video to the community where I have my post at, my community post. And at 6 p.m., a post will be automatically put up there, and you'll have the link to where you can go and register. Okay. At 6 p.m. Eastern on the 20th, today, Wednesday. Right now, I just need this video to get out there. That's why I need y'all to like it, share it, comment, so YouTube can push it out and letting people know that training is here. Okay. So on this site, this is the site where people sign up for my one-on-one calls. And then you're going to have the training one. Okay. Now, let me read to you the details. So I know that's a little small. So the details is simply this 3-hour online Zoom class will guide new notaries through the essential steps of notarizing or properly notarizing signatures on documents, covering key notarial acts such as acknowledgments, jurats, and corporate acknowledgments. You'll learn how to identify the correct notarial certificate, verify signer's identity, and complete each notarization accurately under your state's laws. Practical examples and common mistakes will be discussed to ensure confidence in handling real world scenarios. Whether you're preparing for your first notarization or refining your skills, this class will provide the clarity and knowledge you need to perform your notarial acts correctly. That's what this is all about. So when you get to the site, you can click on here and you got 2 dates, the 23rd, the 24th, either at 2 or 6:30, or on the 24th at 6:30, giving people time to get out of church. The one for the 23rd, that 6:31, is really for people who are West Coast and they're out doing their thing, and they're not going to be wanting to do anything at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. So I have a 6:31. The 24th, 6:30, give people time to get out of church, all of that good stuff. So this is all you got to do. You go there and you sign up. And when you click on the one, you'll just fill out this information. I need your state because I also want to look at the different states' notarial certificates so I can answer questions specifically for that. Okay. I want to be able to answer questions specifically for your state's notarial certificates. That's why I'm asking you for your state. Okay. Name, phone number, email address, your state. Okay. So cancellation policy. Now, for this, there's no rescheduling. Okay. There's no canceling. So do not hop on here and do it and then, oh, I forgot I got to take little man to soccer practice and all that stuff. Okay. Now for my Q&A sessions, I always allow people to do one reschedule at no cost. Okay. But the training classes, no reschedules, no refunds, none of that. So make sure you want to do this. Okay. Make sure. Now, a couple of things. Cameras have to be on. If you're not a person that likes to get on Zoom training with your camera on, do not take this course. Cameras need to be on because we need to get into a professional mindset of being seen and stop trying to cloak ourselves and just sit back and watch. But you need to be seen because I want this to be interactive. You asking questions, you taking notes. I like to see the people who I'm training with. I like to see their face. Okay. It's only 10 people plus myself. So 11 people. This is not about trying to prove anything to anybody. This is about you learning what you need to learn. This is not about you waiting for the other people to ask the questions that you have because you don't want to seem like you don't know. There's none of that. That's why I'm only doing 10 people, small class. So everybody has a chance to ask their questions, whatever those questions may be. That's why I'm doing it for 3 hours. And I'm giving myself at least an hour and a half, well, at least an hour extra after that before my next class starts. So I got the 2 to 5, and then the next one's at 6:30. Well, I got a whole hour and a half, which I'm gonna just look at as an extra hour to answer any questions. So if we need to go longer at no cost, we'll go at least an hour longer if we need to. Okay, it's that simple. So you sign up, you be there, get yourself duded up, look nice. I'm not saying you got to be in your best polo and your business shirt and all that, but if you want to be there with a bonnet on your head, fine. I mean, that's on you. But I need to see your face, okay? But I would probably figure you wouldn't want to have a bonnet or a do rag and all of that kind of stuff. Sitting there smoking a stogie, braiding your kid's head. This is about training and learning the key factor, the key component of what you need to do as a notary. And this is why I need y'all to take this serious. Okay. This isn't about just teaching you a marketing tip, something, oh, okay, a Canva tip. This is about you doing your job. So if you are right and you have the right mindset, you'll be there. If you're not ready this go around, then depending on how things go this weekend, I will have other ones. But right now, I'm looking for 30 people, 20 on Saturday, 10 on Sunday, 30 people that are for real about this. There's no need for you to sign up for one person, sign up for 3 days. You don't need to do all of that. Okay. I'm telling you. So, one person, you sign up for all 3 sessions, you don't need to do that. Just sign up for one. If you're for real, I'll see you. If you're not, I'll catch you on the next one. It's that simple. Okay. So, I hope to see y'all, those of y'all who for real. But in the description of this video, there's going to be a link to the post page where I put different posts. At 6 p.m. Eastern time, there's going to be a post automatically put up there on that page for you to click the link to go here. Many of you already have the link because you've registered and all of that. Oh, also, if you are a channel member, if you are a paid channel member, don't sign up for this. Y'all don't have to do this. This isn't for the channel members. This is for non-channel members, people out here who don't get this kind of training with me, because the channel members already get this kind of training. But for those of you who are not channel members and you really want to have a sit down, that's what this is for. Okay. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward. Yes, I know it's somewhat last minute, but I got to strike when the iron's hot. Plus, if I don't hurry up and do it, now this weekend, next thing you know, I'm booked with 4 or 5 closings, and then I don't have time. And this weekend, I actually have time because I haven't been booked for anything. So I figured I'd take advantage and do it this weekend to help y'all out and to get y'all where y'all need to be. So check out the description, 6 p.m. Eastern. The link will be active for you to click and sign up. And I hope to see you there. Okay. No questions? Everybody good? Okay, just checking, just mess with y'all. All right. Talk to y'all later, party people. Peace.